So ahead of tomorrow's Switch 2 Direct, I have put together my own Switch 2 bingo card full of my hopes and funny things I think could turn up during the Direct. I would love to hear what your predictions are, so let me know in the comments. First up, we've got some Nintendo essentials. You've got your weird family party game, something like 1-2 Switch. Every Nintendo console for the last 3 generations has launched with some kind of strange party game. It'd be something based around these Joy-Con mice, although I can't imagine that being a great family party game, but either way, I'd love to find out what this weird game is that we're almost certainly going to play for about a month and then never touch again. Then you've got your Mario and Nintendo classics. A new Mario Party. It's not been too long since, what was the last Mario Party called? Super Mario Party Jamboree? The naming convention for that series on Switch is really confusing. I don't know if we're up to 12 or 13 at this point. Whatever it is, I love Mario Party and I'd absolutely take another, even if it's just more stupid mini games. The last several generations of Nintendo consoles have also had some kind of fitness game attached to them. It usually doesn't arrive at launch, but I think it would be really funny if we saw the announcement for something like Switch Fit Adventure. A few personal favorites include Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I know we saw a little bit of that at last week's Direct, but we still don't know when it's going to come out. Are we getting it as a launch game for the Switch 2, or are we going to have to wait much longer until the holiday season to pick up Samus Aran in a new 3D adventure? Man, I really want that game. Then there's also Fire Emblem. I would love to see a sequel to Three Houses get announced, but I don't know how likely it is, but I got to include it on my list. I've included, a couple of console announcement classics, like a random developer talking about how great it is to develop on this new console, and overconfident 4K performance claims. And what about Switch upgrades? Games like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild would be prime candidates for getting a performance upgrade on the Switch 2. And that reminds me, my boy Donkey Kong has been done dirty on the Switch. He may have had 2 games, but both of them were ports. We had a port of a Wii game and of a Wii U game. And while I love Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze, I really want to see him get a new game. The Switch 2 feels like the time to do it. Then we have some more hopeful entries, things like Star Fox and F-Zero. Those series have been dormant for a long time. Captain Falcon and Fox McCloud are basically Super Smash Bros. Characters at this point, which feels like a bit of a sad end to them, even if I really love the Smash games. Maybe the Switch 2 is the time for their revival. Fingers crossed. Oh, and we can't forget about recent rumors of a Final Fantasy IX remake. There's been a lot of chatter around that based on anniversary celebrations, and it feels like the Switch 2 Direct is lined up very nicely if Square Enix wanted to announce some kind of remake. So yeah, what's on your bingo list for the Switch 2 Direct? Let me know and we can cross off the results together on Wednesday and see how well I did. Either way, not long to wait now until the Switch 2 Direct. We will have plenty up on the day covering all the main news and the details like that, so check back with us. We'll see you then. Tom Nookie, no!